Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Auburn Tigers offense making their way on the field today. Well, the energy of this building crew is just going to pick up as this Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, le bon temps brûlé. Let the good times roll.
And really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so...
And they'll start off with a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a first and goal situation. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. Offense facing second and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And the freshman brings him down quickly. So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's third and goal. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. So the Hawkeyes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players. Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The sure hands. It's Harper. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop, but a big gain puts them in enemy territory. Ball spotted at the 48. And the Hawkeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Single back, takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Second down play coming up for this offense. Tailback with another carry. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Hawkeyes are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Kizer.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. And the Hawkeyes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. It's a shotgun run call. And tackled after a small pickup there. Offense looking to convert on third and short in the 27. Try and muscle for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and one, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Tigers. No chance to catch it. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Bringing pressure. Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack.
Chris, how about the combo there of speed and power to be able to get to the quarterback here by this defensive lineman? Auburn defensive linemen, one thing you can always count on is they have speed and they have an awareness to know how to pressure that.
And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. The Hawkeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. We reach the end of one in this this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Important second down play coming up. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Moves the ball to the 35, and another first down. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's caught. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
PAT puts him up 13 now. Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43. And the Hawkeyes will line up on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Finds room at the 30. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Penalty makes it 1st down and 20. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at midfield. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a 1st down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in him. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Oh, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's swarmed by the defense.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Offense moving backwards here a long way from the goal line now. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. 1st down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense recovers the fumble. First and goal here for the offense. Powerful running into the secondary. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. Second down and goal upcoming.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Sam Van Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
And let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, it's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. It's very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal lines.
Bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's caught downfield. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. The Hawkeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Breaks loose at the 40. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. There's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Empty set now, 5 wide. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. And the Hawkeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Harper. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket, and he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa. They were backed up to start the drive, and some bold play calling, great execution to reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return begins inside the 10. Will be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And now another deep ball here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown in that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Receiver makes the catch, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Second down after that completion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Catch is made down the middle. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to throw yet again. Running back grabs it on a screen. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. And the Hawkeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Oh, a reverse. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for first and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that.
It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Here's the second down play. And he'll set up to throw. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. A short completion to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. That completion makes it second and medium. Handoff running right. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Harper. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. The Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. And that catch is hauled in. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He breaks free. He's escaping the pocket now. He's going to take off. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the marker. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. The punt will bounce and go out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. And the Hawkeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Christine, this spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still having a bit.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws it to the right. And the senior quarterback, lucky he didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Nice grab. It's Porter. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Extending the play now. Finding some room at the 25. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Auburn now operating in the red zone. They'll use that running game trying to bleed the clock here. Physical running, fights off the defender. Touchdown, Auburn. This offense really clicking. Whether they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he can't get rid of it and goes down, so a sack. Unsuccessful two-point try. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Hawkeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The offense really clicking here.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. First down and 10 now.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Iowa. This Kirk, you look for rust. You look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast. But I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
You can almost sense the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Now it's second down here. Sticking with the running game. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And looking for a big play here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Tigers. Just ran away from the defense. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty and the line, you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes, everything right now.
They'll be brought down so they come up empty on that 2-point try. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. There's the snap. looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. The completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Back to throw again. Catch made on the right side.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught. Completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep. Going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. All right, so it's 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. A dangerous place on the field. Are they going to run the ball to get some breathing room or be more aggressive? And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The shotgun running play call. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now on the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.